Yes, you know the David Freese hit where he goes up against the wall?
Yeah.
That's Cruz that misses the ball.
It was No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's Cruz that misses the ball, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the 450 channel. I'm Daniel here with Chris.
Hello.
And big news in the baseball world. Trade deadline starting to heat up. Jock Peterson got traded, then all of a sudden Nelson Cruz goes to the Rays.
That's massive trade. I didn't think he was going to be traded this early. I thought he was going to be one of those late deadline type guys, but I guess the Twins wanted to get rid of him. So,
Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I thought he was going to be closer to the Saturday deadline, but
mhm.
I mean, I guess the Twins had other plans, and I've heard a bunch of rumors about him on why he got traded, so we're going to talk about all of that. But if you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like as well. And
Do
thank you to
it.
everyone who supports us on this journey here. We're on the road to 500, and yeah, let's get into the video.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yesterday it was a Jeff Passan bomb. I was on Twitter. All of a sudden I see Nelson Cruz is.
Jeff Passan, the legend, by the way, always breaking the
Oh,
news.
I know, right? So yeah, literally he said that the Rays were finalizing a deal to get rid of Nelson Cruz or to get Nelson Cruz. I was like, oh shoot. So then I texted you, but then you were in
Yeah.
you were at a game, so we couldn't record a video then. But we're gonna do it now. You guys can see my awesome Ferrari phone case. But let's see. This is what the trade is. I already read it. I'm pretty sure you have already. But the Minnesota Twins complete trade with Tampa Bay Rays. They acquire minor league pitcher Joe Ryan, who is, I believe, the 11th or 10th ranked prospect in the Tampa Bay system, and Drew Strotman, who is, I believe, the 17th ranked prospect in the Tampa Bay system, in exchange for Nelson Cruz and Calvin Faucher. I think I said that right.
I have no idea who those other two guys coming back for the Rays are getting are. Or not the Rays are getting, the Twins got. No.
Yeah, the Twins get the two young guys, the
Yeah,
pitchers.
so I don't know who the other guy going with Cruz is then. I'd be
Yeah, I don't
curious.
know who that is. I mean, if
But
you're a top 10 pitcher in the Rays system or player in the Rays system, I
yeah,
guess you're pretty good. So I mean, good
if
job.
I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Ryan there. I'm gonna look it up really quick, see if they have updated it already or not. But
He was a former top 100 prospect in
yeah, I'm pretty
2019
sure
or 20.
he's a hard throwing righty if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
At Chuck's gas. They've
hmm
already updated. He's on the Twins thing now.
Oh, nice.
Look at
That's quick.
MLB being on top of their thing.
Loving
But
it.
who's the other one there?
Strawman. Yeah, I think
Strawman.
he's a good pitcher. I think he's got a nasty slider, unless that was Joe Ryan. I'm not sure.
Was he? So Joe Ryan is ranked currently. Just updated. Joe Ryan is ranked number 6 in the Twins prospect thing right now.
That's not bad. I mean, yeah.
25. I think he's gonna make his debut probably definitely this year if he has not already.
They said Joe Ryan's ETA was 2021 and the other guy's was 2022. So they are
Yes.
kind of MLB ready pitchers, which is
And
I guess what Minnesota needs.
Strotman is the 13th ranked in the
Yes.
Twins system right now.
That's pretty good.
And Strotman is exactly who I thought he was. He is the guy with the nasty slider.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, cool. And then on the Tampa Bay Rays side, they acquire Calvin Faucher, who probably will be even lower in their farm system. And then obviously the big boy, the fine wine of hitting, Nelson Cruz.
I mean, love it and hate this deal for two
Yeah.
reasons. One, I love it because Nelson Cruz is a great player, and he's definitely going to be in the playoffs now, which is nice to see.
He hasn't won a
But
World Series, has he? Because I believe he was with
I don't think
Seattle.
he has. He's
Yeah.
lost twice with Texas.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Yes, you know the David Freese hit where he goes up against the wall?
Yeah.
That's Cruz that misses the ball.
It was No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's Cruz that misses the ball, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yikes.
So yeah.
Brutal. That's
But
tough.
he'll be on Tampa. He's gonna mash first of all lefties. I'm kind of scared, and I'm saying I'm kind of scared is because Jays, I would say two best pitchers on the Jays right now are both lefties.
Yeah, Robbie Ray and Ryu.
True. Yeah, and Cruz mashes lefties.
Yeah, the one good thing about the Rays that when when we faced them is that they weren't the best lefty team because they're all lefties pretty much. Like I think the
Yes.
only two righties are Randy now and Nelson Cruz, maybe some other guy.
And then
But
Franco is a switch hitter.
yeah, he's a switch hitter. So it's their lineup's gonna be a lot deeper now, which kind of sucks because you usually correlate Tampa with pitching and not a batting lineup. But now I'm just not liking this.
I mean, Nelson Cruz, first of all, he's gonna play in the trop, which you're not gonna have any wind blow. The ball's gonna be very like no
Hmm.
wind blowing in, blowing out, whatever. So the ball's gonna be very neutral, and he is gonna hit that ball a mile.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm expecting him to have a huge home run jump.
Yeah, I'm expecting him. Well, he's gonna be playing at Camden Yards, Yankee Stadium, Fenway, Rogers Center. So yeah, he's definitely gonna get a home run jump. I don't know if the Central Diamonds, they're quite big because you play in Detroit,
Tigers are pretty
Kansas
big.
City.
Royals are pretty
Yeah,
big.
I
I
don't know
think
the
the
other
White
ones.
Sox are pretty average
Yeah,
size. Twins, I think, are pretty deep as well.
it's much bigger. Oh yeah, those stadiums are much bigger than AL East stadiums. So be prepared for Nelson Cruz to hit some dingers.
I'm gonna, he's gonna make a. I'm gonna make a prediction. He's gonna remember how Nick Castellanos, when he got traded from the Tigers to the Cubs, just went off.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be very similar with Nelson Cruz.
Yeah,
Not as big as a
gonna
jump
be yeah.
because Nelson Cruz has been already a stud for years, but
Yeah,
I
also the
think
Twin
he's
Stadium isn't the
definitely.
biggest, so
It's not the biggest like the Tigers, right?
yeah.
But I still expect him to put up probably more home runs per at bat than he would have there, and more RBIs per at bat.
Hmm.
And it just another thing that this trade does, and why it's so scary for us as Jays fans, is because as Chris mentioned, that lineup gets deeper and deeper, and now you give protection to young guys like a Rosarena now has protection more,
Sadly,
right?
he was already so good. Like you got to give him
It
more
was
protection.
already
Yeah.
mashing, and now he's got protection with Nelson Cruz behind him. So
Hmm. Okay, I want to transition this to what does this mean for the Blue Jays now? Because we know that now Tampa Bay's obviously going to be buyers. Boston's going to be buyers. Yankees are going to pull something. They're going to be buyers. So what do you think the Jays are going to do now? I just want to always throw this back to the Jays because
yes,
we're
no,
Jays
we
fans here.
have
So
to relate to the Jays, but
hmm.
I just want to mention one quick thing before we do this. Apparently, I heard a rumor.
Okay,
The reason the Twins traded Nelson Cruz was not only because they're not in a playoff spot, but or they're having trouble making the playoffs or whatever.
yeah.
But I heard a rumor that he refuses to get vaccinated, and the Twins do not want to deal with potential border
Oh,
troubles.
I did not hear that. I heard that was the reason why we kind of got rid of Pamps because he's an anti-vaxxer,
I
and
heard,
literally he's on the
yeah,
Jays, so we kind of need to get rid of him.
I heard that's the reason
Okay.
why um well, or not the reason why, but a contributing factor to why the Twins trade him.
Yeah, I mean it could be
So
a good reason because I mean Tampa is gonna go to Toronto more than probably anybody else. Like I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Which.
don't. It's an interesting trade. That's an interesting reason. I shot it off a walk off podcast. They got some article off Sportsnet,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
assuming it's kind of real. But
They seem like legit guys. So
they
yeah,
seem legit
definitely.
people, so
Yeah,
we're
for
just
sure.
gonna take that word.
Yeah,
But
I'll
as your
take it.
question
Yeah.
for the Jays at the deadline, like you have to do something now.
Yeah.
I
I don't
mean,
know what it's
I was
gonna
like,
be, but
we're what 4 games out of a wild card at the time we're recording this.
yeah, like 8 out of the division.
8 out of the division.
Yankees blew another save yesterday. Boston came back. They won. They walked it off with 0 hits. I believe they had a couple walks, like a wild pitch, a hit by pitch, something like that, an error, sac fly. I don't
Like
know, but they won.
the Yankees are literally handing us wins.
Hmm.
Not wins. The Yankees are handing us games to make up. We're just not winning. It's that
Yeah.
simple. Like
I mean, to be honest, I want the Yankees to beat Boston, but they're not doing it. So like, come on, Yankees, let's go,
I,
chop chop.
I think even if we do make it,
Yeah,
it's gonna be us in Tampa first round wild card
me
because
too,
I don't think Boston's losing that first spot. They are
dude. I don't know
playing
how they're doing it.
unreal.
Their team, honestly, like I've said this yesterday when I was watching this Boston game. I'm like, everything goes their way. Like every bloop
Yes.
single drops, every single like umpire call goes exactly the way they need
It's
it.
not
It's
even that.
crazy.
Like yeah, they have a little bit of luck, but
Hmm.
they are playing hard.
Oh, they are for sure.
Like
Like
they are. I've never like Kike Hernandez is playing out of his mind right now.
the guy kills us as a Jays fan.
He
He
has the
kills
most
us.
RBIs, most runs scored, most hits against the Jays this year, which is ridiculous.
It's
JD
Kike
Martinez
Hernandez.
is looking like JD Martinez of 2018
Yeah,
when they won.
Bogarts, Devers. Like it's all they
Bogarts,
need is like
Devers,
Verdugo. They have
Verdugo,
five
and
guys.
then
Everybody else
yeah,
sucks, but those
and then
five guys produce.
the pitching staff. What's his freaking face? Garrett Richards there, just
Nick
disgusting.
Pivetta, Eduardo
Nick Pavetta's
Rodriguez.
having a
He's
decent
doing
year.
good. There's one more.
Evaldi's having a good year.
Evaldi's like their
Matt,
ace. Like where did this
Matt
come from?
Barnes is like I don't know what is going on, and a lot of people think it's because Alex Cora's back behind the bench there.
I'm
But
starting to believe it. I don't know why.
I think it has to
It
be.
has
I
to.
think I do too. But they are playing insane, and I really like. Hats off to Boston. At this point, you're gonna win the division. I don't see you losing, but
Yeah, I personally hate
this is
it,
the Rays'
but
attempt to try to make.
yeah.
This is the Rays' attempt to try to catch Boston. That's not enough,
Yeah, I do
and this
think
just
the Rays
puts
need
us
another
way
piece though.
back. I agree.
They need a
100%.
starting pitcher because Glasnow's out, and they got to kind of replace Snell now and Morton, even though Snell sucks. But
But you want to talk about pitching? Jays need pitching.
we do need pitching.
You said it. You said it best yesterday when we were recording a video that's going to go up Sunday. The Jays have World Series caliber offense and Double A pitching.
The Jays are leading the league in OPS right now, but what are we, like 25th in pitching? It's not going to cut it.
I think that's generous if you're being honest.
I mean,
pitching.
I think the starters are a little higher than 25th, but then the bullpen is like,
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's like we need pitching. We have a video coming out on some trades we have to make. Funny enough, Nelson Cruz was in it, but
yeah. Well, I mean, he goes with the Barrios thing, but I guess
yeah.
Just remember if you're
But-
watching that we recorded that before the Nelson Cruz trade.
yes, but what you asked me what the Jays need to do. They just need to do something at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to be fair, going to the Rogers Center is, I would say, quite as an equivalent as like a trade, pretty much, because we're getting a whole energy boost.
home field is going to be so like actual home field is going to be sick.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's a
And-
good time to pretty much wrap this
I
up.
just want to
Daniel.
mention one more thing about the home field, Chris.
Yeah,
It's
go
just,
ahead.
With the borders being closed, unless you live in Canada, you're a fan of the opposite team, you're not really going to be able to go see your team at the Rogers Center. So crowd in theory should be 100% Jays fans.
Well, that's like when the Yankees played in Buffalo. It was all Yankee fans because it's pretty much just a discount Yankees game.
Exactly, but so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out this year because that's never happened in history really, where the stands is fully one team.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And I think Nelson Cruz is going to tear it up with the Rays, and Jays are in trouble unless we do something.
Agreed. So, Daniel, I think it's a good time to wrap this video up. Nelson Cruz went to the Tampa Bay Rays, which is something I didn't think I was going to say by this end of this year. But, yeah.
By the way, one more thing. Credit to the Rays for spending money, by the way.
Yeah, what did they do?
Taking Cruz's contract. What is going on?
You know what they did? They got their World Series money last year, and they're like, we'll spend it on
Exactly.
Cruz. Yeah, we'll do
That's
that.
where it went.
We're not going to re-sign Blake Snell or Tyler Glasnow. Nelson Cruz, that's the guy. All right, guys. With that all being said, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.